God bless you, friends. It's good to be with you today. I have a little devotion I'd like to share. It comes from Chicken Soup for the Christian Soul. And the title is Bobby, When You Can't Be Strong for Yourself. It's a story about a little boy who is in the hospital to get some tests. Again, the title is Bobby, When You Can't Be Strong for Yourself. It's written by his physician. As a physician involved in the care of children, I'm very fortunate to witness daily the wondrous power, strength, and faith of the most physically fragile among us. One such event involves Bobby, a 5-year-old child who had been diagnosed with leukemia at age 4. Bobby's cancer was in remission. He was free of disease, and he had come to the hospital for a series of diagnostic tests that were a routine part of his treatment plan. Bobby had bright blue eyes and a shy smile that at first glance didn't reveal the wisdom gained through his 1-year struggle against cancer. Bobby had lost all of his hair to his regular chemotherapy treatment. The chemotherapy often left him nauseous and unable to eat. Bobby had experienced numerous painful procedures and treatments, and this day was to be no exception. Bobby was undergoing a procedure that was indeed painful. He had been through it before, so he knew what to expect. I explained to him what we were going to do and why, and the importance of him remaining very still. Bobby assured me that he would be very still, and he promised that the nurses and technologists in attendance would not need to hold him down. As we began, Bobby asked, Dr. Brown, would it be okay if I were to say the 23rd Psalm while you stick me? Of course, that would be fine, I said, and we began. Bobby recited beautifully, no tears, no movement. The procedure went well. Bobby, in his young wisdom, reassured me, Dr. Brown, that really didn't hurt me. We knew it had. Then Bobby caught me by surprise when he asked, Dr. Brown, do you know the 23rd Psalm? Well, sure, I answered him. Can you recite it like me? He asked, a bit doubtfully. Well, I don't know. I think so, I said, realizing that I was going out on a limb. Let's hear you, said Bobby. So I proceeded to stumble through it. My performance was quite shabby in comparison to Bobby's, and I didn't have a needle sticking in my back. I noticed all the other white-coated professionals in the room were trying to disappear as they feared being called on by Bobby. Then beautifully and beautiful, bald Bobby said to all of us, you know, you really should learn the 23rd Psalm by heart. Because when you say it out loud, God hears you and he lets you know inside your heart that he is being strong for you when you can't be strong for yourself. It's a great story and really inspires us to know the 23rd Psalm. I would encourage you to memorize it. Years ago, my wife wanted our whole family to memorize it. And at the time, I had not memorized it, so I did. Have, have you memorized the 23rd Psalm? Because as Bobby said, if you recite it out loud, it's then that God will be strong for you when you can't be strong for yourself. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all of my days, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Memorize that song. It'll give you strength and help from God when you don't have strength or help from yourself. Have a great day.